So, this karmic feminine energy is very insecure. They have low self esteem. They are not secure within themselves. They don't really find value in themselves internally. They seek all of their value externally by how people view them and perceive them, by if people like them or not. They rely on external validation to feel good about themselves because they have a very fragile ego. This person, they like to step on other people to feel good about themselves. When they can make somebody else feel bad, it can make them feel good. That shows the fragile ego that they have. Because if they had a strong ego, if they were secure within themselves, they wouldn't feel the need to step on other people or belittle people or talk at people or attack people or snap at people because they are secure within themselves. But this person, they like to snap at others. They like to talk at people, not talk to people. They like to attack others. They like to just go off on people to just pull some type of power move. This person lacks power within themselves internally. So they have to seek external power by taking power away from somebody else, by being mean to someone, by belittling someone, by attacking someone, by being rude and nasty to someone because that gives them a sense of power. But this karmic feminine energy, they are not strong and they are not confident. They're not confident within themselves. Their confidence is a facade. It's this mask that they put on by acting a certain way that they think will make other people see them as confident when they're really not confident within themselves, because confidence is an energy that you exude, and when you're naturally confident and you don't have to put on a facade, it just exudes in your behavior, in your actions, and your speech, in your conversation. But when a person is putting on a facade to cosplay as confident, then it looks fake. It looks forced. It looks like they're trying too hard. It looks like they're doing too much to look a certain way. This karmic feminine energy is so insecure. They always have to bring others down to feel good about themselves. They can't validate themselves internally. They can't look in the mirror, point out their good qualities, and feel good about themselves because they are so insecure. They see themselves in such a negative light. So, to avoid how they feel, they like to tear other people down, make other people feel small because it's going to make them feel big. If they can make others feel small, they will feel bigger than how they feel than where they are. They want to make others feel small so that they can feel bigger about themselves because they feel so small. They feel small compared to other people, so they want other people to feel smaller than them so that they can feel big. This karmic feminine energy is rude and mean, and they can be a fucking bitch sometimes. Just always going off on somebody, always snapping on somebody when the situation is not even warranted for a response that they give. It's like they can just go off for no reason, and it can be unprovoked. That shows deep insecurity. That shows I feel powerless. I'm power hungry, so I have to gain power by taking power away from you, from away from somebody else. And this person is fake. It's like around their friends, they're putting on this whole facade because they want their friends to like them, because the validation that they get from their friends is going to fuel their ego and make them feel fulfilled. But behind closed doors, when they're with their family, they treat their family like shit behind closed doors. They show their family their true colors, show their family how they really are, how they really feel, because they think their family is supposed to put up with it. They think that their family is safe to disrespect. But if you're sitting there disrespecting your family, dogging them out like that, and then you're being this sweet, innocent person, this sweet, kind person, out in public, it's fake. It's a facade. You're fake. You're superficial. You're surface level. Because who you are to your friends, to your peers, is not who you really are. Who you really are is who you are to your family when you're fucking disrespecting them, when you're being rude, when you're being mean. Behind closed doors, this person is a bitch. This behind closed doors, people don't see them for who they really are, and they purposely do that. They withhold all of their frustrations and lash out their frustrations on their family so that they won't lash out their frustrations on their friends, because they feel like if they get frustrated with their friends, snap on their friends are going to stop liking them. The friends are not going to want to be around them anymore, and the friends are going to drop them. And they want to have a lot of friends. They want to have a lot of people around them because that fuels their ego. That makes them feel good about themselves. So they put on this whole facade and they act fake and superficial to keep their friends, and then leave all of that disrespect for their family because they feel like their family is supposed to take that. But sometimes their family don't even put up with their bullshit, and their family even calls them out of their bullshit because it's like, you're not gonna do that way with me, baby. I will treat you as in a fucking heartbeat if you keep doing that. So yeah, they be this way because they feel like they can. They feel like they can put on a facade for everybody else, and that no one's gonna see their true colors. But eventually, they're gonna start treating their friends the same exact way they treat their family. That their true colors are gonna start to be shown, and their friends are gonna start seeing through their bullshit, seeing through their facade, seeing through their mask, and seeing how they really are. And some of these friends are not gonna want to deal with this person anymore because they're like, you're a bitch, you're mean, you're rude. Why would I be around somebody like that? Why would I be friends with somebody like that? Because this is how you really are. This is who you really are, and you're showing me who you really are. Eventually this person won't be able to hide who they are anymore, and who they are is going to start trickling out to their friends, to their peers, co-workers, whatever, whoever they are. And these people are going to start to see them for who they really are, and they're going to walk away. They're not going to want to deal with them anymore. That's going to be their karma for how shitty they were to people.